cut. I'm really liking it, and there is so much um, customer service from the creator. And he will, on Discord, he will answer any question you might have. Um, so anyway, I'm using Blender 4.5, and I do have a dummy, basically a Maria type body here in T-pose, and it is set up for collision so that when the clothes do go through their simulation, they do hit and interact with the body. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to make a skirt, and I'm going to click on this button top right and change it to the skirt icon. And then what you do is you hit this new cloth. And what it does is it just creates some points, which with my G arrow, I'm just going to move up to the pelvis here and the hip here. Now, what I do is after you do that, and you get I'm going to make it pretty high-waisted, but you can adjust this as you want. What happens is you hit generate skirt. I'm going to keep the pleat count at 12, and yes, I am going to make a pleated skirt. So generate skirt, what it does now is it just creates from your settings that you had before a couple of circles just for the waist and the lower part, which I'm going to bring up to just a little bit below knee length. And I'm going to just rotate my view, and I want to make the waist circle much closer. So I'm just going to scale that, and I'm going to scale the waist lower, which will be the bottom hem, down a little bit too. And I see you want to make sure it doesn't touch skin, but you don't want to make it too big either. And I'm going to also just scale uh, X, and which is going to be her hips, and just make it just a little bit wider on that view. And also always go to 1, and I'm going to click on my pleated skirt here, and then that should be it. When I hit generate, it will make somewhat of a skirt. Now I'm seeing here that I think I want to make the skirt a little bit bigger. Now we're just going to look around it, and you can see it's not simulated or anything. It's just the basic shape, but it looks pretty good. I just adjusted it a little bit and made sure that it wasn't hitting any part of the body. And I am going to go at this point and change my second window here to timeline, and I am going to play the simulation for the cloth, and let's see what we have here. And for some reason, it's being really stiff up here, and it could be that it's getting stuck a little bit on the hips. So I'm actually going to go back a step and go to my resize and actually resize even more. Now, if I don't like how that turns out, I can go even back a step and before we generated the skirt and try that. So let's see how it looks now, and it falls a little better. It still, though, is very square. But I don't think it's because of the size. So what I want to do here is go into physics, and I want to change the quality to 40, and I want to up my vertex mass to 1.0, and that's gonna, I'm hoping, make it heavier. So let's start at the beginning again and let's try a new simulation. And yes, it looks better. It's coming back a little bit. Let me let it fall a little naturally. And I can actually even here go to, if I go to my physics tab over on the right, let's see, I want to change my um, field weights, I believe, is what it is. I have it all the way up. Um, let's try my property weights, my collisions, self-collisions. I mean, do we really need that? We could try it without. The gravity, as I said, is up all the way. There are other things you can do here. You can add a friction, damping. Let's bring that up a little bit. Thickness just a slight bit. And let's again start and see what this looks like. I'm kind of liking it at this point. Let me let it settle a little bit.